Hi, and welcome to the Land of Eem podcast. This is our actual play of the Land of Eem tabletop role-playing game created by us, Ben Costa and James Parks, and featuring our pal George Higgins. Land of Eem is a creative-focused, easy-to-learn tabletop RPG that was inspired by our book series Dungeoneer Adventures from Simon & Schuster and Rickety Stitch and the Gelatinous Goo from Random House. You can find out more about the Land of Eem at landofeem.com. Hope you enjoy our adventures.
All right, welcome back.
Oh. Hey!
We're here for the 12th session of the Land of Eem RPG.
Happy Saturday, everyone.
Happy
Beautiful day
Saturday
outside.
indeed. You know, I just realized that means that our Halloween episode is going to be 13.
Ooh.
Oh, spooky.
That is kind of spooky.
I love that fact.
I think you guys are going to die.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at least one of us. Yeah, it's just going to be a party of Zona and Buck.
Just
You all get to share Zona and Bach.
We'll all
Or
talk
just
like this the
split
entire
them in
time.
half.
Yeah.
All right, how are you all doing today?
Living the dream. You know, I've been thinking about using some of these experience points that I have. I have 21 experience points stacked up, and I suggest that we do some leveling.
Let's do it. Did you guys, I forget if we did experience last time. We did, right?
I think we did. What's your experience total?
Now's your chance to trick me and gain more experience.
I know, right? I don't think we did.
I mean, I thought we got like 40 points. We didn't
I have total of 39 experience that I've gained over the whole period. I think I might have forgot to record a couple because I'm dumb like that. What's your total XP, James?
My total unused is 21 right now.
Do you know what your total used with everything is?
I do not.
That's
I
okay.
have to run it. I have to
'Cause
run the numbers.
I know I've upgraded a couple of things. I'm fairly certain I'm fine. I did not.
I did not.
And like that, all of our viewers have left. I'm teasing.
It's true, though.
It's true. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it says I have 6 remaining XP. It's possible that I've spent a lot. Because I'm level
40.
4. Yeah,
I'm
I was
level
going to go
4,
back and rewatch.
Which may explain it.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
either way,
Mm-hmm.
well, you're both level 4, right?
Yeah.
James, have you spent much on like skills and stuff?
I haven't. In fact, I let's see. I'm going to spend some points on skills. Actually, that is my primary objective at the moment. I'm going to spend. Let's see. Nimbleness is the bane of my existence. So
Yeah,
I'm
both of
going
us.
to take that -1 to a +1, +0, and then I'm going to do it to a +1 by spending 6 XP total.
That's the mathematical equivalent of turning a frown upside down, you know?
Yeah. You know what I mean? So,
Well said.
So I'm going to do that, which puts me at 15 hit point. Or I'm sorry, 15 XP.
What are hit points? I don't
know what they are. I'm sorry.
I got this thing called courage. Is that like a surrogate or something, you know?
+1 nimbleness, which is going to change everything, I think.
I love it.
And let's see. And then I am going to go to level 5. Why not?
I got
Whoa, we got party imbalance here.
Oh, wait a minute! I can't. I'm sorry. I'm one XP off. So I'm gonna hold on to it. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna upgrade my nimbleness so that I've got dancer's feet, and then next time we gain XP, I will go to level 5. I'll make the big step because I'm 1 XP shy.
I'm looking at my recorded XP, and I'm fairly certain that I have failed to record for 3 sessions because that is who I am. So I will go back and watch the tapes and catch up. But I'm fine.
Watch the tapes.
Watch the tapes.
I gotta improve my performance, so I'm gonna go back and watch the tapes.
So I did something. I updated the quest log, okay?
Oh my god!
And
Oh, great. Okay, so we can bring everybody up to speed. If you're just joining us now, we are about to engage in actual play of the Land of Eem RPG, the RPG that's inspired by the world of the Rickety Stitch and Gelatinous Goo graphic novel series. And let's take it from there. Where were we? What's up next? Let's.
So you
Begin to
guys
Are
are
almost dead.
in the middle of Marshgate Manor. Here you are on the map.
Mhm.
And you are trying to find the Crazy Urny fellow.
Yes.
I was going to say the Crazy Urny, but he's just Crazy Urny. He's a trap maker and inventor known throughout the Mucklands, especially among the dungeoneering community. He's a mastermind. He's also an idiot savant. The people of Marshgate are trying to vie for his, skills so they can use his mastermind for their own purposes. But he's gone missing. And you last time went into the manor, encountered any number of traps. It was like 5 or 6 or 7 traps.
Right. We use that.
And,
We actually, I'm going to stop you there for a second. We actually use the random dungeon generator that comes in the Land of Eem RPG rulebook. And so not to go into too many details on that, but the goal is to get these meta currency called keys, which can help you unlock a door literally or achieve a goal. And if we were able to actually find a mythic hoard using 6 keys that we were able to, but we didn't find Crazy Urny. And so there's going to be some drama at the beginning of this quest because George and I, Galen, Rylee, both only have 2 courage, I think. 2 out of. So we're very weak at the moment, but we're armed with some new gear. And anyway, sorry, Ben. I just wanted to throw that in there because it was cool to use the random generator.
That's all good. But one thing I did notice when I updated the quest log, here's the old quest log. I don't know if you guys gained XP for certain things, like helping the town of Marshgate, getting rid of the thing, and driving out Girgar.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, because they're like major... Like they got resolved along the way, but we maybe only did XP for that session.
Right.
Instead of like a more meta XP gain. So you're saying like 30 XP?
Yeah, we're going to tack on 2 more XP.
I love it.
And, yeah. So you are both in Marshgate Manor. I think you're at the point where it's like nighttime. It would be time to make camp in this place.
Okay, we're deep in the manor. We're going to secure all the entry and exits and camp for the night. Inside this mansion.
I used the well-crafted lock that we got in our set to just lock one of the doors behind us so we're extra secure.
That's a great idea. That's such a good idea.
Nice.
Yeah, we got so many like items
Oh, Lord.
equipment after being super underprepared with equipment and items. We got like a bunch of magical items and magnificent items. So I'm feeling pretty good about my abilities to do some things.
Heck yeah. We have an amazing map that we need to use eventually.
Yes. What was that called? Like
It was Mad
Morty's-
Mirian's multiple map.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. I've got that in my inventory.
Which gives you plus 90% treasure hunting. So
Yeah.
it's like a guaranteed magical item, basically.
3 times we can use it 3 times to almost certainly guarantee a magical item. And what was the history of this item? Like several wars have been fought over it. So that actually made me nervous that like if anybody found out that we
Kingdoms
had it,
have fallen.
they'd be
Yeah.
after us like crazy. But
Yeah.
So you guys are making camp. You'll have to eat and drink if you want to gain some courage back. And
Nice.
you also have the chance to ask each other some pointed questions if you feel the need.
Well, let's eat
yeah,
first.
so Galen,
I'm stuffing my face while you ask my question.
do we have
go ahead.
rations?
I have rations still.
I was just going to ask, like, if you remembered the old Crazy Urny outlet back in our hometown before it got destroyed. they call them crazy because of the screaming deals, the crazy deals to sell booby traps and other items that are used to secure the premises. It's like a super duper security guy.
Yeah, I think like I remember every time I walked past it coming back from like, classes and whatnot, I would look at it and I would walk past the door, and at the door it had one of these screaming skulls. And which is, typical alarm trap in the Land of Eem. And every time I walk past it, just like these fiery blue eyes and just howl at me, and I would be terrified and I would run.
Yeah, so every time you stepped on that little mat in front of the door.
Yeah. every time I think of Crazy Urny, like I think of that skull, and it like makes me shudder, and I want to run away.
I wonder if we'll find any of those skulls in this mansion.
Man, I hope not.
No kidding. I eat a hot dog.
You know, naked tube steak?
A naked tube steak.
The tube steaks are D8, right?
I don't actually have one. I only have... Oh, wait, no, I ate all my rations.
Mm-hmm.
Last
We've been
quest,
splitting
I have
rations.
nothing. Yeah, jeez, we got to get some rations.
Yeah. So, but Ben, the tube steak is D8, correct?
I think so.
Oh, no. I have just regular rations, so then I think I eat them. Yeah, I rolled a 2 on the 6.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, wait, Rylee, you didn't have anything?
I didn't have anything.
Oh.
It's all right,
Good night.
Yeah. I sit there like stomach rumbling, looking at the fire.
I kind of like
chewing
look
bark.
Let me ask you, like, does this irk you a bit, Rylee? Here,
Yeah. I'm. That we do have water, thankfully, and I've been slowly heating up a mug of it so that I can put his hand in it while he's asleep.
I think Galen like had a moment of selfishness because like while Rylee was asking a question, he was just stuffing rations in his face.
Yep.
And I burp, I shrug, and I say, "I'm sorry. I didn't realize you hadn't gotten rations for yourself."
It's okay. We're bound to find a kitchen or something in here.
Right.
These rich folk got to eat too.
Zona Imbach has found a little patch of dirt and has started rooting his feet in there. And he says, "Oh, I'm sorry, Rylee. Would you like some fresh soil?"
You know what? On a normal occasion, I would like some fresh soil, but I'm feeling okay. I'll just catch some shut eye and in the morning, maybe root around for some rats or something.
It was very inconsiderate of Galen not to share his food.
It was, and when he wakes up in a puddle of his own pee, then I will have my revenge.
Galen hears you mumbling about eating rats, and he kind of like stirs from his slumber. He wasn't quite as sleepy, and he says, "Wait, if you were eating rats, but you're a shrimp, like, how does that work? Is that like a close cousin of cannibalism?"
Life's hard in Shrim. It's like, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's crazy out there.
I love it.
I chew on my hat all night.
It works.
Yeah.
My dragoon's great helm of lies.
Wow.
I just remembered that was my hat.
That is what you got.
So I guess Rylee is not gaining any courage tonight.
No, I'm not gaining any courage, but you know what? I have faith that we'll find something in here. There's got to be like a kitchen.
Gotta
in
have
this
faith.
big mansion. Wow.
You could spend a key
Yeah,
to
and
find
get
such things.
Oh,
get
interesting.
potions. Because I think we have 2 keys, right? Is that where we're at?
I thought, dude.
I spent all
Yeah, I
of them.
think we spent them all.
We
spent all the
Oh yeah,
keys.
because the last action was the last
We
action.
decided-
on horse.
Yeah,
That's right.
we managed to miraculously get 6 keys, and we spent them to find treasure.
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 Okay, so the night passes without any interruption, luckily. for
Do
you.
I gain hit points? This is D6.
Yes, you do.
All right. Galen will go ahead of Rylee for everything we do in here and take the first hit.
All right. So
To adventure. Let's
get
start
some rest. Yeah.
let's rest and then let's start exploring these halls. See if we can't find Ernie.
So to go over it again, the way this works is one of you make a search check, and based on your result, you may get a key, and you may encounter a hazard or both, or lose a key, gain 2 keys.
Right.
So
you want to get started, Georgie?
Let's do it. I got a D12 burning a hole in my pocket, and it's an 11.
Nice.
Look at that.
So that means you would gain a key.
Look at that.
Describe to me what happens.
So I take back the lock that I had put on this door and tuck it back in my pocket, and I open the door. It was very rusty wooden door. It creaks open, and in front of me I see another wooden door, no more than a foot away. Kind of like how in hotels there's those 2 doors between rooms. I look down at my feet, and there's just a key between the 2 doors. Like a literal key.
Yeah. Wow, that really worked out.
Yeah. I say, that search check was pretty easy. And I turn to Rylee and I say, "You're up."
All right. Well, I'll. I say, I think we should maybe try out this way.
God, should I have added a quest point?
Oh, that's a 1.
Oh!
Now the Land of Eem begins.
Is that
The
your
Land
total?
of Eem gives and takes away.
Oh, wait a minute. Do I have a? Yeah, it is my total. That is a 1.
Oh no!
The Land of Eem giveth, and the Land of Eem taketh.
Taketh away.
Yeah. So
lose that key. It was so easy to find.
Yeah.
And,
He just handed. Yes, Galen.
Yeah, I
hands me
hand
the
it to
key,
you.
and
Yeah.
I'm holding it. I'm like, yeah, I think we should go this way. And then Galen says, like, hey, the key, and it won't be in my hands. I'll just be like,
Yeah.
I don't
Suddenly.
know. I don't know. I got so excited.
Zona Imbach writes down, I saw where the key went, but I am not allowed to affect their course of action at all.
Wow.
Yeah, the footnotes will
Completely
show.
Completely neutral party.
All right, roll a d6. And then
Okay,
a
here we go.
d100.
A D6. 2. Oh, man.
I know. I was hoping for like a riddle or something, but this will be.
Well, this is a modified rule here because this place is only full of traps and riddles. There's no creatures. So.
I got it. That's fair.
Now roll a d100.
57. What do we got? 57. Come on. Let's not be too perilous.
You see a large still pool of acid stretching
Perilous.
out before you in a chamber. It's entirely placid.
Wow. And that's it.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically this acid pool obstacle in front of you.
Lake Placid, but it's PL' acid. Let's see.
There's about 30 feet across that you would have to navigate somehow.
Oh, this Crazy Urny, he does not mess around at all. Is there anything floating in the acid, or is it just that's it? Just a flat pool of acid?
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, sorry about that. Minor technical difficulties. I disconnected and reconnected. I didn't hear a word you said, which means you're going to have to repeat everything on the stream again. But can you hear me now?
Yeah. You're looking at a 30-foot acid pool in front of you.
A 30-foot acid pool. Okay.
I was waiting for your reaction.
Yeah, that's a 30-foot acid pool. I take it there are no boats that are acid proof.
Oh.
Can I? Oh, okay. Maybe. Let's see. Let me look at my abilities. I wonder if we can create something across on the other side that we might be able to hit, like a drain lever or something. Weakness or vulnerability. Yeah, let me try discerning eye, Ben, to create a weakness or vulnerability in someone or something within a line of sight. I'm going to say that at the far edge, not the far edge, maybe like the right edge of the acid pool, about halfway across, like 15 yards, let's call it, there is what appears to be just a kind of rusty metal door that looks like it would be a drain mechanism of some sort. And while we can't necessarily see what is going to activate the mechanism, we could probably maybe hit it with a ranged attack and crack it enough to start draining the acid.
All right. I like it.
Let's see what we got. Perception bonus is a +1. That's an 11.
Nice.
You speak the
Nice.
truth.
I am truth
Your
speaker.
eyes do not deceive you.
It's true.
So how do you want to make this happen?
Yeah, I mean, we got some good stuff. Got some darts and a blowgun.
Got a bow and arrow.
And a bow and arrow. So maybe we can each take a shot at it and pray. Can I inspire Rylee? I'll say, I know your stomach's grumbling, but you always say you work better on an empty stomach. So I think you can do this.
Okay.
And I'll give Rylee a +2 to the check before it's rolled. So let me see if I do that. Oh, I don't. All it serves to do is remind Rylee of the fact that she's hungry.
Mm.
And I've ruined things.
I'm really hungry. Let me. I'm going to use eye for clues and say that the drain has a mechanism that's got a bigger area for me to hit.
Oh, cool.
And it looks like if I can hit right in that spot, it'll break it, and the door will come open just enough to drain the acid.
I love it.
Go for it, brah. Brah.
12, bro.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
These are all the good rolls we're going to get. And then we're just going to be terribly, terribly lost and hungry.
Well, the acid pool's got me spooked. That's a rough demise. We fall in that thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you a +2 to your check.
Okay. I'm going to take a shot with my bow and arrow. 7. I do not do it. Unfortunately.
I see. Maybe I can take a shot with my... Oh, what do we got? We got some darts.
Your arrow plunks into the acid and sizzles into nothing. Oof.
I say, this is reminds me of those times at the bar. Let me see if I can hit it with this dart real quick, because that's what darts are. They aren't something completely different than that. That's 11.
Nice.
Ooh.
Georgie.
Ooh. Straight wrist.
All right. The dart hits the drainage button.
Yeah, it looks just like a big target sign.
And all of the acid starts draining into the grate.
It's amazing because we see, you don't see a lot of skeletons or anything because that was eaten by the acid, but you see suits of armor. I go and I kind of touch them and they just immediately crumble, having been eaten by the acid. But one thing I do notice is little teeth, gold teeth, silver teeth from different people.
I
who have fallen in
tiptoe through the place, just oh my god.
Yeah.
Your feet are actually kind of smoking a little bit as you go across.
It's like hurrying across smoking feet.
Yeah.
It's like a Looney Tunes cartoon.
Right.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right. You overcame the acid pool. I have nothing to show for it, unfortunately. But your lives are intact.
Intact? All right. Let me search it up for the next room.
Search it, Galen.
Oh, my God.
Oh, boy. This will do it. Double
it's
one.
It's going to be a long
Here we
quest,
go.
baby. It's going to be a long
Let there
quest.
be peril.
Well, fortunately, you can't have negative keys. So
It's true.
Yeah.
Roll a d6 and a d100.
Little known fact there, when you go
Fingers
negative
crossed.
in keys, it actually rolls back to 999 keys. So we got a lot of keys now.
That's a lot of treasure and a lot of crazy Urny.
That's a 3 and a 33.
Triple 3.
It's a lot of threes.
Doth
Company.
the Land of Eem random generators
Yeah.
smile upon us?
Okay, you exit this chamber, and then you see a spiraling staircase that's going downward.
This is definitely the direction we want to go.
Okay.
Can we inspect for traps? I have a terrible feeling this is going to turn into a slide or something.
Oh, it's a good idea.
I would say either make a search or maybe
Is that-
a tinker check if you want to.
Is that in the spirit of things? Is that okay?
Yeah.
I got a +1 tinker. You want to tinker it up?
Yeah.
Rylee?
Let me. So hold on, Galen. Let me take a look at this. Let me examine these stairs and make sure there's no kind of trick mechanisms or anything. Crazy Urny's is wild stuff.
Yeah. Ooh.
12.
Ooh.
All right, you can tell that like you kind of put pressure on it a little bit, and it's very creaky.
Hmm.
And it also seems like this is a prime staircase to turn into a slide. Like,
To be fair, I did not look at the book. It's just like my
it's a classic
theorem. This is
It's
a
a
classic
classic.
trap.
Yeah.
It's a Crazy Urny classic. I saw a
It's
lot of ads
Crazy
for
Urny
it.
is almost like a Scooby-Doo trap. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I've seen it 100 times.
Yeah.
This is
like
good.
you can tell the stairs kind of like already want to go this way.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The question is, do we trigger the trap, and do I use my slip and slide championship proficiency because I'm
Ooh.
jack of all trades, or do we try to dismantle the trap? Galen, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, maybe we could use something to kind of lock the lever mechanism, so this is probably like a centralized thing, right? So all the stairs tip at the same time. So I wonder if we can jam up the works somehow, because we got, you got a 12 on your tinker check. Maybe you're able to see something, and then we could gum it up.
Rylee, yeah, with your great tinkering, you can tell that the trap probably triggers in the middle of the staircase, like the middle of its length.
Ooh, I wonder if I could use the unbreakable net and lower you down to the middle of the staircase. Like you can hold on to it, and I'll anchor up here, so you can get
like
partway
we're going to
down.
Mission Impossible this. You're going to lower
Yeah,
me down,
basically,
and
yeah,
I'll dismantle the trap.
Yeah, I mean, we got a sturdy net. We might as well put it to use.
Okay, I'm down.
Can I? Yeah, does that seem reasonable, Ben?
You'd probably have to tie rope to the net to get that far down.
Rope? Do I have rope?
Wait, let me ask you this,
Yeah, I don't have rope.
Ben Costa, Master of Games.
Master of
Could
Games.
we potentially just go over the trigger step? Could we avoid the trigger step and use the staircase? No, of course not. Smithers, bring me another
Denied.
cocktail.
All right, I love it.
It's it's not just one step. You can tell.
Yeah.
I see.
Like a whole swath of the middle.
Got it. Okay. What kind of mundane items do we have, George? Do we have? I don't have any listed.
Yeah,
here,
no.
but
We
I know
got
stuff.
we got a blowgun. We got a string. We got a hook. We got a falchion ron blade. We got a warhammer. We got a war pick. We got darts, and that's actually that's all we have. I mean, then there's the lucky rucksack, well-crafted lock, sturdy net, quick short sword, which I think you took.
I did. I've got an idea for the warhammer. Like maybe we can over trip the trap to the point where we hit a trigger so heavy that
Like it can't reset or something.
That it can't reset. That it can't like go off because it's meant to be like triggered like that, but we like smash it in and we screw up the whole thing.
Okay, I would do it. How do you propose we get down to that step, though?
It's a good question.
How about this, Ben?
I mean, I am a jack of all trades. I'm an expert rock climber. I could climb the bricks or the walls and try to see if I can get down there. And
with your new nimbleness check.
With my new nimbleness check. my improved nimbleness. I limber up,
Yeah,
and
I
+1
say
now.
let's go for that, and I have a backup plan if it all goes to heck in a handbasket. I'm sorry, hetch. Hetch in a
Hedge.
handbasket.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hetch.
hetch.
All right. Roll it up.
Okay, so I'm going to roll advantage for
Keep
climbing.
roll it. What? Nice.
I take
Look at
that
that.
9. It's a 10
All right.
total.
A 10
You're
total.
able to shinny into position. Shinny.
All right.
I used to say shimmy, but in Rickety Stitch Book 3, got copy edited into shinny. That's
Shimmy is still a great word. Like I like the idea of doing a hip
I've
shimmy.
never heard of it called shinnying. I've only
Neither
known
have I.
shimmying.
Neither have I, but the editors
Shimmy
in
is
New York
like a
were
little
like, shinny
dance.
is a thing.
I guess.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a thing.
That's amazing. This editor knew one thing.
I mean,
That's
they explained
very-
it to me 25 times. I still didn't understand it.
Yeah,
And so
I
to this day,
refuse.
like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a
Yeah, I get it.
cadre of editors that does this.
yeah,
The copy editor.
Cadre.
there's many.
Amazing.
All right, so you're in
already-
position. You're in position.
I'm in position. All right, so I'm going to drop the Warhammer from the top and
use
kind
its
of see
weight
what
to kinda-
happens.
yeah.
Yeah, and like see if it'll screw up the trap or set it off, and then if it does set it off, we'll just have to figure out a way to safely go down.
Mhm.
Because this is a tough one. I can't help but think that there's like a meat grinder at the bottom of the stairs. We're gonna
Right.
slide through it.
Yeah. Spike pit.
Make an attack.
All right, I'm gonna make an attack.
All right, that's reasonable.
7. Respectable.
Okay, you succeed at triggering the trap. But what happens?
Um,
Oh. I mean, I guess we could lose the
it
Warhammer.
triggers up to George,
Mhm.
to the step that George is on, and
So, like the top half, but I could recover farther down. Is that the idea?
yeah, it's like George thought he was safe, but he isn't,
Okay.
and so he's got to get his footing, and I'll try to grab him.
right.
That's amazing.
All right, Galen, you go sliding.
Whoa!
Galen!
Zona Imbach is waiting to see what happens at the top.
Yeah. He's still like, he found more soil and he's just rooted in. He's like, I'm not going to fall for this one.
I can actually use lend a hand to roll advantage to attempt to catch someone's fall, pull them from danger, or anything like that.
Okay.
So I'm going to reach out like from the wall and try to lend you a hand.
Lend that hand.
I mean, 7.
7.
All right, this would be like a nimbleness check. So
8.
8. All right,
And I'll use a...
you want to use a quest point?
I was going to use a quest point, yeah.
Cool. Okay. You grab Galen's hand just before he falls in.
Gotcha, buddy.
I look up and I say, I'm sorry about the rations.
Yeah, I say, I'm so hungry, I don't know if I can hold on, but I'm kidding with him.
And then we both go tumbling down.
Into the wood chipper.
Yeah.
Galen, you can, kind of like get onto the other side,
Yeah.
which is intact and being held by the lodged Warhammer.
Mhm.
Zona Imbach casually slides down and does a Super Mario jump onto the other side.
Showing that his knack is vastly superior to ours.
Yeah.
And
He actually
even though he's a
uses
scholar.
his right. He uses
He's
his
like
mushroom
he's a
head as kind of
hardcore,
Yeah.
super performing high school athlete before
Yeah.
he joined us.
But he only wants to write. That's all he wants to
Yep.
do in life. He's
That's
a
all he wants to
chronicler.
do. He's a
in his
chronicler.
heart. A chronicler. Amazing. So I think I rolled that search So, Ben, was there anything like a wood chipper or like a pit full of spikes at the bottom? Or something that we were able to avoid?
There is a pit, and it looks like it's a prison cell.
Ooh.
Oof. Okay. That would have been rough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Time for a Ben Bar's lift gaze check now.
I think. Did you say it was my turn? I'm supposed to search?
It's your turn, yeah.
All right. Rolling a d12. A 3. Jeez.
Is that enough to... Oh, it's just a hazard. We're not getting any keys.
You guys are having a rough day.
Yeah.
Yeah. We used up all our luck getting that mega horde. And,
the price you pay, man.
Yeah. Could have found Crazy Urny, but
items. Yeah.
What if you never get out of here?
It's like 5 stream episodes later.
Yeah.
Trapped in Crazy Urny's.
Yeah. Trapped in Crazy Urny's House of Horrors, episode 5.
Just can't get out.
Like we just keep spending keys on posters.
We start to form our own internal apocalyptic society that all just exists inside this one mansion.
Yeah, 7 months go by on the outside.
The Sarpathi have completely conquered the Mucklins.
Wow, that'd be amazing. And terrible.
All right, D6, D100. You know the drill.
Yeah, I do. All right, here we go. 1. Wow.
I mean, yeah,
it's,
it's like a good place to roll a 1.
And the 100, 54.
You come across a slow, babbling flow of lava that divides the room, easily 15 feet wide.
Oh,
easily. Okay. If it's only 15 feet, I could probably throw you across.
With a feat of strength or something?
No, just we'll see what happens.
Bloop, right into the lava.
Sorry, buddy. Meat's back on the menu.
Oh.
So 15 foot across lava stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how large is this sturdy net, like lengthwise, that we own?
Like any net that you see in a movie that
it's not like a cargo net, it's like a gladiator net. Okay.
Yeah.
It was more like 6. Okay. Just for my frame of reference.
Gladiator net. There you go.
Yeah.
Gladiator net.
I'm glad he ate
a
that.
15-foot stream of lava. How to get across this?
Can I roll for disbelief and just disbelieve the lava? Is that a thing?
What are you playing, like second ed D&D here?
yeah, I refuse to believe that
It doesn't
lava.
exist. I don't believe it.
Everything is an illusion.
Yeah, just walk through. I'm a barbarian. I don't believe in magic. All right, fear magic. Yeah. I could use a quest point and roll Discerning Eye again.
Yeah, I could do the same. I could use Eye for Clues again.
Mm-hmm.
I have an idea for Eye for Clues. Actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to use a quest point and use Eye for Clues again and identify that there's 3, pretty big stones that if we roll them into the lava, we'd be able to create some stepping stones for ourselves to at least make some shorter leaps across.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Remind me to upgrade my search. Oh, no.
Ooh.
That's bad. That's a 1. I do not succeed.
All right.
I do find a rock.
Your total is a 1.
My total is a 1.
I wonder.
You see the rocks, and they just sink into the lava.
Well,
just
that's not going to
make it more painful.
Oh, no. It works. We get all 3 in there.
Yeah. I mean, so it's going to be like. In fact, I wonder if the lava stream didn't rise a little bit and get wider because we just.
It's now 17 feet wide.
Yeah.
Fed it.
But it's a failure with a plus, right?
A 1?
No.
No, this is good because this is a discerning eye check. That's right. It wasn't a. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Ooh. All right. Let me think. Feat of strength. What's the mouth of the lava stream look like? Like what's coming out of a wall? I imagine because these are all like random crazy rooms he has.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like a sluice gate, or is there like how does it look? Can you describe the entry and exit holes of the magma for us?
Looks like a low rocky cave.
Okay.
Hole.
Is it like flowing in one direction? Like
I would
pretty
assume
clearly?
so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think I might feat of strength to maybe like damage the mouth in such a manner that it cuts off the lava stream. Maybe I can. Do we still have that warhammer?
No.
I imagine we were able to. No, we lost it. Okay, so let me at least strike that through. I throw a dart.
Feat of strength.
Yeah. Is that it? Yeah. So then I'll feat of strength it with
A pog
maybe
slammer.
wow.
Sorry.
Just hurl a pog slammer. Don't Google a pog slammer, kids. Probably gonna spell it the wrong way. I'm just gonna punch it with my meaty frog fist. Is that not?
I feel like that's a limited outcome
Yeah.
situation.
So
I only have
it's a feat of strength, but you're not like the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, I mean, I would love for myself to be the Incredible Hulk. I'm already green. I'm just trying to think. I don't really have anything that's weighty enough.
I do have an ingot. I have an ingot of Dwemer steel, and I've got a golden gator gem.
You could just spend like a few hours or days, hammering some Dwemer steel with this lava.
Yeah, like forging. We're both sweating and quenching with the last of our water.
Finally, I made it. A single hammer.
Yeah. All right, then let's see.
You do have tons of materials.
That's true.
I mean, this is like.
Yeah, can you?
It's a ridiculous idea, but maybe it's not so.
Can
ridiculous.
you cobble something together?
I could.
Like, can you cobble a quick hammer
like
or something?
Pick or something?
Wait, did I have a pick? I have a war pick. I'm sorry.
Oh well, use that.
Well, we can use that.
Oh, I thought you said War Pig, like the song.
Yeah.
If we had a war pig, that would have been an amazing discovery.
Well, we would have had bacon at this point, right?
Yeah, probably.
Because we're both hungry. I'll use the war pick.
That's perfect.
In my mighty feat of strength. So I kind of wind up. I like lean out a little bit over the lava and wind up, and let's see how hard I can hit this sucker. Is it +3? Please be +3. Might is +2. 6. I guess feat of
I'll do lend of hand and roll it again for him. Like, oh no, you got to hit it over here.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, he succeeds with the twist, so I'm just saying.
Yeah,
you want to risk failing. I don't know what your strength.
That is true. You could totally
might is
whiff it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think we could maybe we'll succeed with a twist, and the twist is that it collapses the stream so it's significantly more narrow, but we still have to make a check to get across.
Yeah, we still.
I think that's the safest way to do it.
Well,
still
got to make a nimbleness check. Even I'm +1 now. I'm still terrified of it.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean,
lava is not forgiving.
Gonna end up like Dar the Beastmaster,
Yeah,
eaten by lava. Not from the films.
The films.
Yeah.
Is that like
films?
Canon death and like other media, like expanded universe?
Oh yeah, George and I were playing Conan Exiles, and one of our NPCs was named Dar the Beastmaster.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He was consumed by lava.
He fell into lava. He was with us a long time, but he didn't make it. Anyway.
Yeah. All right. So let's both make some nimbleness checks.
Well, little known fact: Beastmaster takes place within the Land of Eem.
Wow.
Oh. Be helpful to have a
Mark Singer.
Mark Singer level hero of that caliber to help us leap over this lava.
If you, they say that
history says he doesn't make it.
Wow, they say if you look up in the sky, you can see his falcon watching you.
Yeah.
Scar!
Galen winds up his mighty frog legs and attempts to make the jump.
Boing.
Oh, God bless. That's not good.
Gosh.
3, baby.
He slipped.
I will suffer the consequences of his... Oof,
Wait, don't you want to just lend a hand? Wouldn't lend a hand be a better idea?
I use another... Sorry. I
so ready to lend a hand.
The consequences. But the consequences would mean certain death. I use one more quest point. I'm down to 2. To lend a hand to roll advantage to catch him. Oh boy, that's...
What's her totes?
I take the 5, but I use a quest point to make it a 6.
Oh God.
Well, I mean, what's your total? Like,
what is this?
Nimbleness? Or
to catch him? Or is it?
Maybe it might. Yeah.
It's 5. I'm only +0.
Okay.
So I do use a quest point to make it a 6. So I'm down to 1 quest point. It's like I've used a lot of quest points in this one encounter.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. This is the first time I've ever been down to 1 quest point.
It is a success with a twist.
Yeah. So what's the twist? You saved me. I'm still on the same side.
Well, I mean that would have to happen either way.
No.
I mean, go ahead.
The twist is the momentum. I have to make the jump like right away, but it's not.
Oh, sure. Wow. Okay.
All right.
Whew. All right.
Rylee, no.
Um.
I'm going to inspire you. I'm going to do inspiring orders, and when Rylee grabbed me, we grabbed in like a hero tug form, and like that gives Rylee inspiration. It works.
Oh my God! Okay,
+2 to your check.
That might. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh
so you get
no!
+2.
+2, 4.
It's not good.
Even with the
4.
Even with the quest point, it's only 5.
Well, that's a failure with a plus.
It's just getting flashbacks to that scene in Star Wars Episode 3.
Because a plus is you fall in, but
Galen doesn't go hungry.
Galen could jump across using your body.
Yeah. Whoa! That's great.
Oh my good lord!
You fall in, but Galen can pull you out. But you're going to take damage.
All right, I use Stout Heart.
Oh man, that's the perfect use for it. Yeah,
because Stout Heart reduces it to 1 dread, but my tail's going to get burned something fierce.
Ben, and I'm going to use the sturdy net to fish out Rylee.
Okay.
Oh right, it's indestructible.
It cannot be broken. So I would assume,
yeah,
it's okay.
The plus is that you can easily get her out.
Okay.
But you're still back on the other side. Rylee, you're at 1 hit point, I guess.
I'm at 1 courage.
Courage. Yeah. I'm sorry.
I'm filled with
don't
dread.
exist.
In fact, I'm gonna linger on that because who jumped down my throat when I said hit points at the beginning?
Oh my god. Okay. Galen in a panic pulls Rylee from the lava, looks down at her, and like is shaking her, like open your eyes. And
I'm running around blowing out my tail.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And Galen is a little bit teary-eyed. He thought he lost his best friend, and seeing that is basically how I'm going to inspire Rylee to gain some courage back. So I'm going to use a quest point and heal Rylee for 1d6 courage if I make this roll.
Oh, nice.
Oh, God. I missed by 1. All right, I'm going to use it. No, I'm going to use another quest point. And
No.
I'll steal you
Hold
'cause
on.
we've already committed to this. We've already committed to this. This is just a terrible, no good. You're going to gain like 1d6 back, and it's probably going to be a 1. So I have 1 quest point left. You gain 2 hit points back.
All right, that's something though.
Courage.
3
Yeah.
courage.
God, what game are we even playing anymore?
I have 3 of 14 courage, so I'm
Okay.
feeling a little bit of dread. We've been lost in Crazy Urny's Marshgate Mansion for a long time. The traps have been kicking our butts. This is.
We need to take stock. Yeah.
You've made literally no headway.
Yeah.
We've made no headway at all. We've made no headway at all. The only key we had, we lost it. Oh man.
Oh God.
This is awesome. I feel peril.
Yeah. No, seriously.
The adventures of Rylee and Galen are in. We're in a dangerous situation. Boy, who searches it now? I don't even want to.
Well, we still
I
haven't
think
gotten
it's
over
George's.
the. Wait,
Oh yeah,
have we got?
yeah. No, you
Yeah.
have not got. You still haven't
We
got-
Like that's the thing. Like we haven't
not gotten over it yet.
overcome this. Like
The single leap required.
yeah.
There's no time like the present.
Yeah. Can I just leap again?
Yeah.
Do
All
it.
right. And were we getting any bonuses because it's in more narrow lava flow now, or is it just that the fact that we can leap across it?
Yeah, it's just possible now.
Okay. Yeah, feeling pretty nimble. I think I'm going to leap across some lava. Hey.
Hey.
There you go.
How wide is the lava, Ben?
Let's say 10 feet.
Because I'm wondering if I could have leapt across and Rylee could have held onto a rope when I leapt.
I mean, woulda, coulda, shoulda, man.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Yeah. That's. I mean, I respect it.
Oh man! This whole time we're just sweating bullets,
Yeah.
trying to figure this out, and Zona Imbach just jumps across.
Yeah. We don't even see it happen. Zona Imbach is somehow
Boing.
just on the other side.
He's just on the other side, just waiting.
Yeah. Okay.
Could this be the end of our heroes?
I stand poised on the other side with a sturdy net, ready to cap Rylee, man catch Rylee out of the air. If it's an issue.
I'm gonna make my leap now.
All right. You get +1 with Galen on the other side.
8, 9.
Nice.
Nice.
Made it.
All right, guys, it's been a hell of a quest. Do some XP.
Yeah. Jeez.
Well, you accomplished nothing.
Yeah. You encountered nothing except for traps.
We should do one more room.
Oh no, absolutely. I was just being facetious. Yeah, that's fine.
This is
Let
wild.
me roll up a search check. I feel good.
Oh man. So for those of you that are just joining us, we're doing an actual play of the Land of Eem, the adventures of myself, Rylee, and Galen. And we're searching for a lost inventor named Crazy Urny in this in the Marshgate Manor, which is filled with traps. And we're doing search checks to randomly generate the dungeon. And we've just accomplished our 3rd check in a row at a roll of 1.
Yep.
Which means that anybody tuning in now is probably going to watch our demise.
Yeah, it's okay. It might not be a trap. It might be a riddle.
Great.
All right.
Riddle.
So you come to a door that's in the shape of a grotesque goblin mouth.
Delicious.
And it's locked by its iron teeth.
Looks like the entrance to Krogland.
Yeah.
It's more menacing, if that's possible. And it's not open. It's these are the teeth and they're locked. And when you get close to it, it says, "I sometimes slip, even though I'm held. If you're smart, you'll use me well. What am I?"
I sometimes slip, even though I'm held. What was the rest of it?
If I'm smart, if you're smart, you'll use me well. Was that what it is?
Yes.
What slips, even when it's held?
I feel like it's time. I always say
You always
this
say it's
about
time.
every riddle is time
sometimes slip
or water.
even though it's held. Is it a tongue?
Yes, that
It
is
opens.
nice.
Yes.
And this long, red carpet tongue unfurls.
That's amazing.
There's you see little streamers pop, but they're really deflated, and you hear just.
I don't say anything, but Riley's feeling kind of full of herself after this, and she looks at Galen. She's like, "Come on, it's this way."
I turn back to Zona Imbach and I give him a look in the office,
a cutaway to Jim.
Yeah. Zona Imbach doesn't write
Dundoogle.
anything. He just draws my face in the book.
Jim Dundoogle.
Yeah. Wow.
All right.
Okay.
It's Riley's turn.
Their first success. Oh boy.
Well, I mean, it wasn't a success. We just didn't get hurt.
Yeah, right. I'm considering those successes now. All right, here we go. Start check.
Oh God, really? I mean,
2.
Man, this is
Twice as good as last time.
200% better than our previous roll. 100% better. I'm not a math magician like Vera.
If there were negative keys, you'd be at -3 keys.
Yeah.
This is incredible.
I mean, I'm actually glad that we haven't gained any
D6, D100.
2.
Because
81. Wow.
if we get a key in the next room, we should just spend it immediately on trying to find something that'll heal us.
Just find the kitchen.
Just find an exit.
Yeah.
Just leave.
No, we're not giving up. They haven't beat us yet.
We find a garden outside and we just flop into the grass.
Oh my God.
All right, let's try that again.
Okay. You see huge lumber pillars that are driven into a pit. And they've got these saucer-sized tops that are positioned 3 feet apart from one another. So it looks like you'll need to jump.
Wow.
To get to the other side.
Okay.
So I have 1 quest point left. So lumber pillar, saucer on top, probably unsteady. Jump to the other side. How many do we have to cross?
3 of them. You'll have to make 3 jumps.
And what's at the bottom of the pit?
Darkness.
Certain doom.
Stare into the pit and it stares back.
I'm going to use Jack of all trades to give myself another proficiency.
Nice.
Because I can do several, actually. Twice per session, name a specific activity or proficiency. Back home, I was a hopscotch champion.
Classic.
Just like goo.
All right.
Do it.
All right, I'm going to jump.
Know the truth. All right. I mean, at least you had advantage.
8.
That's solid.
8.
Yeah.
8? Why is it 8?
+1.
Oh, sorry.
I could use a quest point.
You so once you jump to the first one, you see that you get there, but it kind of dips forward. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it teeters, and you'll need to jump immediately, but you're at -1.
Okay, here we go. It's still advantage, though, right? Because I'm hopscotch champion?
Yeah. Nice.
9.
Okay, you make it to the other side, and you're steady, and you can wait if you want.
I will wait.
You're steady on the next pillar. Sorry.
Oh. Well, maybe I'll wait, and so that I'm out there and can grab George if something goes wrong.
When something goes wrong is what you're saying.
When something goes wrong.
frog legs don't fail me now. They're gonna. It's nimbleness, Ben, or athletics?
I'll let you choose.
Doc Hopper's frog legs.
Oh God, I wish that was the way it was, but it's not. It's not. I didn't type it right. I'm sorry. Trying to pull a fast
I was
one
about
on
to
you.
say, holy cats!
Hey, I mean, it's still
Oh,
a bit over.
Wow! Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So you make it. You'll get a +1 on your attempt, but given that Rylee is there, it's probably best to wait.
Yeah. Go ahead, Rylee.
Okay. Boing.
Oh wow! Thank God you rolled that with advantage.
Thanks. 12.
Hmm.
Whew, boy, that would have been rough.
Okay, Rylee, you make it to the other side and you're safe.
Come on, Galen, you can do it.
That's the sound you hear from Galen, just like a low groan. You know what, Ben? Can I use a quest point, roll feat of strength, and basically I want the feat of strength to be that I can skip over the last one because I jumped so high. If I actually make the check, does that make sense?
Sure.
I can skip a nimbleness check. Or you know what though? It's athletics. I don't know. I'm gonna have to make 2 rolls regardless. I'll save the quest point. Forget it. I'm just doing the math in my head. That's a 4. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Wouldn't have mattered either way.
Okay, failure with a plus. You jump. And maybe you slip, and you grab the teetering disc or whatever it is, like the platform. You have like 1 chance not to fall.
If you had 1 shot, what kind of check am I making?
Might.
At a minus or
No.
just a might? Okay.
Okay, you fall.
Yeah.
No!
It's endless. Actually, in fact, I keep falling, and then I look down and I see below me the same scene I just fell from, and I'm like falling in an endless loop.
That's so much more horrifying than I could have ever imagined.
So I'm trying to think of a plus here. You're definitely falling to the ground.
I mean, falling in an endless loop would be a plus because maybe Rylee could pull me out from it. But, if I'm falling to the ground, the plus would be that there's no spikes, I imagine.
Okay. Yeah. You take 4 dread.
4 dread.
So you hit the ground.
I love it. I accept.
All right, I'm gonna holler down like, Galen, can you hear me?
So let me make a perception check at disadvantage because of my hearing loss penalty.
Oh no!
However many episodes ago. So let me roll 2d12 and we'll take the worst one. Oh wow, they're both really good. That's when the good rolls happen. What the heck? I perfectly hear you, and I reply. I say, "Yeah, I'm alive down here. It's just dirt."
And it's really dark. And you could climb up these pillars, but yeah. Tell me what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna shout down. Do you see any exits?
Yeah. Can I feel around? Because I don't have anything that would light. Oh no, I still have a fire stick.
Just like use the little lizard like a lighter.
Yeah. Is that possible? I would do that.
They're like, whoa.
It's like I wasn't meant for this level of output, but yeah. Is that a thing, Ben? Can I use that to kind of like flare and look around?
Yeah.
Or make a search check, perhaps? See if I can see a way out.
Hey,
Hey,
Elijah.
Elijah.
Welcome.
Hey, Elijah.
7.
I'm late saying hello.
Yeah, I mean, what the fire does for you is make you not, wig out in the pitch black darkness. It looks like there's no way out of this pit down here. You'll have to climb
Okay.
up.
All right. Well, at least I know. So let me try to climb. That is athletics, I imagine. Let's do it. Let's just do this. Let's get this done because, positive mental attitude. It's a 6. I slip back down and get splinters in my hands.
Oh, no.
Success with a twist. You make it up there, but at a cost. A twist. What you drop something. Does something did you wake something up down there? Let's just go with that. I like that.
Yeah, actually, I was going to say I like the latter. Like, I scramble up and then I make a ton of noise when I'm clambering up and I'm yelling up to Rylee, like, Rylee, hold out a light. I can't see where I'm going. And all that racket. I finally get to the top and I lay back on the other side and then I hear something else climbing behind me. And I'm like, wait, what's that sound? What's going on?
Yeah. Do you want to deal with that now or start running?
We should run. We have no courage.
Yeah, Elijah, we're still looking for Ernie. We've made 0 progress this whole.
Elijah,
found
this
no
episode
keys.
has been harrowing. A harrowing a dungeon where we've just been.
They've made no progress. They've encountered several traps and puzzles, but made no headway in tracking down Ernie, unfortunately.
If we had made progress, all of our anti-progress would have taken it away because we just kept
we rolled one after one after one for all of our search checks.
Yeah,
and just,
we got one key and we
traps,
lost
riddles, lava. Now
Sunny
some
D.
creeping horror is
stuff.
rising from this pit, and we got to get out of here.
What do we get? What do we hear climbing behind us or behind me, Ben?
Well, if you're running, you don't know.
Oh. Well, yeah. Rylee, what should we do? Should we run and try to get into the next room, or and then roll a search check and see what happens, and then see what's going to follow us into the next trap room?
Unless you think whatever's climbing up isn't a threat.
That's unlikely.
That's a gamble, though, considering our rolls.
Well, I'm wondering if we can't just is it climbing the wall, Ben, or does it sound like it's climbing the wood?
Oh boy. What's happening?
It was climbing the walls.
Okay, then we can't knock anything over onto it. We should run.
I vote we run.
Yeah, we run. Oh, I know exactly what to do, but we're going to lose the well-crafted lock. We'll get through the door and lock it.
That's not a bad idea.
I mean, it's far superior than dealing with whatever horror is behind us.
Whatever horror. Yeah, right. Let's use the well-crafted lock and
just give it up.
Run and slam the door.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
We padlock it in a superior manner.
Okay. As you're closing the door and stopping to do this, you glimpse an inkpot spider crawling over the ledge.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know enough about an inkpot spider to be terrified or not.
It's not good.
Take my GM hat off. If you want to live, you got to get out of here.
Yeah. Understatement of the week is inkpot spider bad.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Not always, I assume, but in a scenario where there's a giant spider in a mansion filled with death traps.
It is not ideal. What we don't see is his other inkpot spider friend coming up, but carrying a tray of refreshments.
Yeah, he's got a picnic basket.
Close the door!
Yeah.
Close the door!
Yeah.
I wonder what they're up to. You want any brie? Oh yeah, that's right.
All right, yeah. We had some lemonade, but I guess they didn't want it yet. It's too bad.
Oh man.
So, where are you folks? Like, I'm down to keep because I feel like,
Nothing has been achieved in a way.
yeah,
Yeah. I would do one more room.
it would
We'll
feel
do one more room and see where we get. Maybe if we get
Yeah.
a key, we can get to a nice stopping place and
Right.
protect ourselves.
well. I was
one
actually
more
saying
room. Just
like,
one more room.
more than one room.
So on a room by room basis.
Okay.
Because some of these rooms are like a minute. Some of these rooms are like the rest of our life.
Which could be very short, by the way.
It's also
So-
a minute. Also a minute.
Okay,
Am I
let's do
rolling
it.
on this one?
Yeah, you're searching, George.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Ha!
Nice.
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 We
That's
immediately
2
spend.
keys.
We immediately spend the 2 keys on something.
Really?
Really?
No, I mean we can spend
Unexpected.
dungeon key. I got to look back up because we can spend it to find like beneficial things, right? Like
Yeah.
random dungeon.
What page is that?
That is spending keys. Find a helpful item. Okay, 1 key is a helpful NPC. 2 keys is or a helpful item. 2 keys is find a loot pile. I want to find a loot pile, Ben. I don't.
You've already like spent the thing on a horde, so there are no more hordes.
Yeah, no. I think that an NPC, a helpful NPC or helpful item would be the best. Let's just do an NPC because we can grow our party again. How do you feel about that, James?
I'm cool with that. Finding a helpful NPC.
Yeah, I think that would be
even
amazing.
a loot pile, because then, unless we could, goose it to be like food.
Well,
you
we
can't
could
find any
spend-
more
Yeah,
loot piles
Like,
or hordes.
yeah.
Because
Oh,
but we could
I see.
find a helpful item or a helpful NPC or both if we spend both of our keys. This is like a matter of survival at this point.
Yeah, right.
We got to get into a better spot when we.
I think a
start
helpful
adventuring.
NPC might be
Yeah,
the
let's
best.
do it. Do you want to roll randomly, Ben, or do you have something in mind?
roll 5d100.
Random NPCs, I love it. 29, 10, 48, 67, 31.
What a winning hand!
Gale
Sorry,
Ribaldo.
Gale Ribaldo.
Gale Ribaldo. I already am in love with this.
Bogrel. Medicine Maker.
Whoa!
Oh,
Okay, we can work with this.
That's sweating profusely.
Oh no.
wow.
He's like, I gotta get out of here. Just found someone else who's been trapped for 5 days.
Yeah, yeah.
Sweating profusely. Oh, no. The helpful NPC is just as lost.
Oh, hey. It's a Bogrel woman.
Yeah. We immediately draw swords and say, "Ooh," like we're beaten, battered adventurers. Like, who are you? What are your intentions?
No. Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Don't kill us. Don't kill us.
I won't kill you.
We won't kill you.
I'm lost.
We've been trapped in here for 2 days. Ourselves.
I've got you beat. Been trapped in here a week. I ran in here with all the muckmen trying to get to safety.
No, we took care of those guys.
Well, that's great. But I'm at wit's end here.
Yeah, so are we. Maybe we should work with each other to try to find a way out of here. We're actually trying to find Crazy Urny.
Oh.
Wait. How have you survived a week with no food or water? You couldn't have been prepared when you came in.
Healing potions.
Got 1,000 of them.
Down to my last 2.
We kill
Last
her.
2.
and take you.
Down to your last 2. Say, would you consider, I don't know, maybe trading for one of those? We haven't eaten for 2 days. Correction. I look at Galen. I haven't eaten for 2 days.
Yeah, it's only been 1 for me. I'm fine.
Look, I'm feeling all right now. I'm honestly kind of nervous. Been sipping on this one a little bit.
It's a little loopy. It's like
there's saliva dripping down the side of it. She hasn't been sipping
I don't
so
mind
much as
that.
like suckling like a bottle.
Look, just take this one.
You want to split it, George?
Yeah. Go ahead. I take a raggedy stuffed animal that I have and kind of like dab at Gale's forehead. It's all I have to like wipe off the sweat. And I'm like, sorry, you're in such a bad situation. Do you want to?
Oh, you're talking to me. Oh,
yeah.
Thank you.
I thought you were frozen for a second. I was like, well, the law's been.
I was just
if we can find Crazy Urny in here, we can work together. Find Crazy Urny. He could shut down all these traps,
or at least get us out.
Is that how it works?
He is the trap master.
Look, I heard some weird things at one point.
Mm-hmm.
A few days ago. I heard some screaming, someone saying help.
Did it sound? Wait, so it was close. Were you in this room? Was it close enough for you to hear, or where were you?
I was walking through a corridor, and I felt like I heard that through the walls.
Mm. I say, well, maybe you can take us back to that corridor, and we can try to find a different way. Because what we just came from, I mean, inkpot spiders, teacup saucers on lumber peelers, and all this other stuff. Maybe we should go back the way you came, and we can find a different path.
Okay. I mean, I gotten sort of turned around, you know.
Mm-hmm. Let's resolve the healing potion real quick. That James and I are going to split.
So normally a courage potion gives you 1d12 courage.
Roll a d6 each.
Sure.
Or you want to roll? It's probably yeah. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good right there. That's also a 3. So I'm at 5 out of 16. I like it. I like it a lot. I say, Gale.
I don't remember what my courage was.
Hey, if you have any Duhagenberry, I got another potion.
2 also.
Duhagenberry.
Did you look at our character sheets?
No, I've got Grail Tick Mucus, but I ran out of Duhagenberry.
I have Duhagenberry.
Oh, that's amazing.
It tastes really good, though. No, I'll give her Duhagenberry. Absolutely, I'll say, yeah. I mean, we can keep this in the bank. I'll exchange it with her, or I'll give it to her. Cross it off my sheet. I show her some creep thistle, and I say, I got some creep thistle and some cairn crystals. Anything you can do with those?
What was the second thing you said?
Cairn crystals. I don't think that's because creep thistle, silence potion, cairn crystals. I don't know what cairn crystals do. For those of you who are curious, we're looking through the different herbs and crafting tables that are in the beta rulebook. And
there's a ton of that. There's a ton
page
of that.
90s or so. I don't think there's anything associated with a Cairn crystal at the moment, but I don't think we need a silence potion either. Okay. Well, we got another courage potion. That's good.
Yep, that is good.
Yeah. Do you want to use it now? She whips it up.
Up to you, Rylee. Do you want to split it now or save it for?
I was going to say we should save it.
That sounds good to me.
We could attempt to. Should we camp or should we go in the direction of where the cries for help were coming from?
If you guys have time, I'd be willing to do another room if that's where the cries for help or gets us closer to it. because it might be like a time sensitive thing.
This was days ago.
Oh, well then they're dead.
Oh, then forget it. Yeah. Ink classifier's got him.
Someone else trapped in the Marshgate Manor.
Yeah. This is like a terrible clue house. You guys want to do one more room?
Yeah,
I'm open to multiple rooms.
I've got for sure one more. I don't know. I don't think that I have time.
Okay, let's roll it up. Rylee, roll it up.
All right, here we go.
Gale, come with us. And I make an offhand comment to Gale saying our names are almost the same. That must mean something. 5. Wow.
And you're both Bogrels.
We immediately fall in love.
Because you're both Bogrels and your names start with G.
Like Gale, Galen.
I mean, they're very similar.
It's a little more complicated than that, Rylee.
He's a healer.
So reductionist.
You're a knight errant.
Yeah.
You're very strong, Galen.
I blush and my cheeks become this ruddy mixture of like green and red, which I think just looks brown.
Rylee rolls her eyes.
I don't notice.
And you also rolled 5, which
I did.
Is,
I rolled 5.
Just an encounter.
Not good.
Just an encounter.
Do you
keys.
Do you have an extra skill quest point?
I do. I have 1 quest point.
Yeah, you want to bump that to a 6?
I will use it.
Let's get some out of this one. And immediately we regret not saving
D60 100, baby.
Here we go. 2?
If it's a riddle, I submit time as my answer.
73. Yeah.
It's gonna be correct the time I don't say it.
Is it time?
Yeah.
Okay. You come up. It's another pool. You've been encountering a lot of liquid this time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a deep, dark pool. You can't see anything into it. And it's like long enough that you'll definitely have to swim across.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's mostly whether or not something's gonna consume us from below. Gotta grab White Pete. I say, feeling. You know what? Forget it. Because I'm trying to impress Gale, and I'm a bogrel.
That's too funny.
I immediately say, "Stand back, ladies. Let me swim across this river and see if it's safe."
Galen is now referring to me as a lady, though I have no gender.
Ladies and thing.
Rylee's just like, gosh, I've seen him be like this before. This is
never ends well.
Showing off.
I actually kind of flex a little bit, and I do like a diving motion, like a couple practice ones, and I gracefully try to dive in and make an athletics check to swim across.
Okay. Okay, you get down in there, in the water. It's so you kind of get there's like a blast of bubbles that goes by you, and you kind of get turned around. You're not sure which way is which, and then as you're submerged, you lock eyes with a Liger shark.
Wow.
A shark. A Liger shark.
So you're still in the middle of this pool, and there's a Liger shark.
Oh, man, that's like my actual real-life number one fear.
Not Liger shark. No, just like an actual locking eyes with a shark.
Just locking eyes with
Liger sharks.
Liger sharks. God, Gina!
It's the most perfect animal shark ever. I think if I get into a combat, I have a chance. Is it immediately a combat, Ben? Is that how it works?
It's a conflict.
Mm-hmm.
And Rylee,
probably,
you see some commotion and swirling in the water.
Do you see a fin?
I'm going to be like, okay, here we go. I knew we'd get into trouble trying to show off or whatever, buckle my sash, put my short sword on my teeth, and dive in.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Parlay, or in this case, wrangle.
Yeah.
Oh,
wrangle.
I'm not familiar with the wrangling rules.
Well, it's like dealing with an animal.
Okay. Oh, use the
Not
wilderness skill to wrangle critters and creatures. No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and you generally you have to have an idea of what you're doing. You can't just.
Oh
say,
man, I have an amazing idea for what I'm doing, and I hope it works. I want to use my indestructible net and kind of like, Toro, like having a bull charge.
Yes.
And catch it, and then stand on its back and bring it out of the water and like be riding it around.
The unbreakable net is this.
Got
Come
a
on,
million
come on,
uses.
come on. We can do it. We can do
All
it.
right, here we go. Come on. I think I have a quest point still because I didn't end up using it on that cockamamie might check, right?
Use
Yeah, use it
I
to
am
make
not
it a
the
6.
keeper of your quest points.
No. I definitely have one quest point left, and I'm going to use it
To make that a 6.
to make it a 6.
All right. You trap the
Better than a
net,
5, yeah. Uh-huh.
and you're like pulling it out, and it bites you through the net.
Yeah, I accept.
I accept.
Please don't knock me out. Oh my god, that's so much damage.
Oh, that was its attack against you.
Oh god, okay. It's okay, because in a second here I'm going to say, oh my god, that's so much damage anyways, but...
Yeah. Fingers
Hey,
crossed.
no, you have that hauberk.
Yeah, but...
Oh,
Okay.
right.
Yeah, I
You-
do.
You have armor.
Functions as chainmail armor, so advantage with resist wounds or defy
No,
death.
but
and-
you get +5 courage.
Oh, additional +5 courage at the beginning of each combat. My lord. Thank you, Ben.
And everyone in radius, isn't it?
Yeah, everyone within 10 yards.
That's going to
Okay,
save our butts.
I'm going to highlight that in my character sheet because there's a lot of words right there.
That's good armor.
Yeah, that's really good armor.
It bites into your hauberk of mirth. You take 4 dread.
I shrug it off, and so I have 1 temporary hit point, and I still have 5 hit points. So 5 plus 1 out of 16. And I realize why they call it the hauberk of mirth, because as the shark bites into me and I don't feel the pain, I begin to laugh as we rise out of the water on his back.
Even though it's a Liger shark and it's like just like a fish,
Yeah.
you see a subtle like change in its expression. It's like it doesn't understand how you could have that response.
I'm just like laughing, and I think I'm going to look so cool.
All right, so you've pulled this out of the water, but you're like kind of in the throes of wrestling it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm imagining.
Yeah, it makes sense. So, yeah, so we dragged it out of the water. We've captured it, and it's on land. Is that or the idea? No, is that not the idea we're going for? I wanted to ride its back, like stand on it, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, yeah, I think there's going to be another round of like wrangle.
Okay. Can Rylee now do a wrangle action, or is that because we each get one, right? If it's what do you think?
I think no.
Okay.
So we actually have it on land.
Yeah. How do you want to do that, Ben?
It's like at
Okay,
the edge of the water.
Let's.
In a net.
Can I once I get across, can I help him hoist it onto land?
Yeah.
Amazing.
So
Because if we're gonna set up camp,
And we're going to eat shark.
I'm gonna cook it.
Yeah.
well,
I love
it's
it.
like thrashing right now.
I mean, not for long.
I'll say, Rylee, you'll give a +1 to Galen's like next check to subdue this thing.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I'm like heave. I'm like,
I get into a good rhythm with Riley's heave. So, shall I roll the wilderness, Ben? Or is there anything else that needs
I
to
think
happen
make a
first?
might check at this point.
Okay, same check. Oh God! Wow, I'm pulled back in the water.
Oh no.
As we have just not getting any breaks on these rolls.
Um,
You don't have
Well, you
a
have
lend a
plus-
hand. Or anything,
can
do you?
I share the load, suffer the consequences of my best chum's failed action, and I fall back in the water with the shark?
At least it's still going to be in
Sure.
a net, maybe.
So, like, right as I get up to help, I like pull on it and then slip and fall back into the water. I knock my head. I'm unconscious.
You're drowning. Gail watches and does nothing because she felt like you were competition.
Jealous of the best friend.
All right.
Standard rom-com.
So Rylee, you would have an action before combat begins if you want.
Can I try to clamber out of the water again?
Yeah.
That's what I do. I try to get back on the other side with Galen.
Okay, make an athletics check.
I fail.
All right, you get caught in the net. Not
Gasping
like
for air.
completely caught. It's just like preventing.
You're
you
like,
from getting
yeah.
up. Okay, it's going to attack you.
Nice.
It gets a +1, I think, against you. Your defense.
James' defense is +1, or Riley's, I think.
Yeah.
So that is a hit with
What's
a
your helmet?
counterattack.
Does your helmet
Hit
do
with a
anything?
counterattack. My helmet gives me +1 trickery. I do have a short sword that makes me always attack first. I don't know how that works, but it's not really.
You weren't.
Not
attacking.
initiative. So counterattack, I counterattack.
Well, it does 11 dread to you.
Oh my good lord.
I am -1 if I'm within 10 yards of Galen for the +5.
Mm-hmm. So
I'm
you're
-1.
0.
Yeah, I'm
You're
at
0.
0. I'm at 0.
Okay.
Galen, you see the jaws of the shark just like Quint. Quint Rylee.
I mean, I'd say I go into a berserker rage, but I got nothing left to pull from. So I mean, I can attack the shark maybe, or try. It's still wrapped in the net, right? But it just managed to get its teeth around Rylee.
Yeah, it got rolled around with Rylee.
Mm-hmm.
Like it could still chomp through the with the net in its mouth.
Yeah. God, can I just attempt to subdue it again this round? Because that'll at least let me get to Rylee. God, I got like no tricks left.
I know. It's down to.
It's just rolls, man. It's just rolls at this point. Can it continue to do the wilderness check to subdue, or might if you want me to just yank it back out again?
Yeah, it'd be might.
Okay. 7. It's better.
Okay.
I'll yank it out of the water, and it starts sliding across. I yank it with such force it starts sliding across towards me. But maybe Rylee is dragged out of the water with a net as well.
Just
So it gets an attack on me. You know what I mean? But Rylee was able to. At least we pulled Rylee out from drowning.
Oh man.
So yeah, I'm gonna say you pull it out, but like on top of you, basically. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna attack you.
It's gonna bite my head off.
Here we go.
Yes, suck it.
What is? Okay.
That's a 5.
Yeah. Okay. It misses. But
George, you gotta put a sword right through it.
It's like
yeah.
You have a -1 attack against it because it's just like on top of you.
Yeah, it's just like snapping at me.
Get any hand grenades?
I know, right? Just jam it in the mouth and kick it off of me. Can Gale just walk up behind it and pull out a flintlock pistol?
Gale has like a dagger.
Oh no! I say, stay back, Gale. It's too dangerous.
Yeah.
Galen, no.
I'm still trying to act tough, even though Rylee is like dead functionally. And,
do you want to go to the next round? Like,
yeah, let's go to the next round. So, would continuing to do like might and wilderness checks to subdue this thing be a thing, or is it just combat now? Are we no longer able to wrangle it?
I mean, we got it out of the water.
You're not able to like wrangle it, as in like you've already made that check the first time, and it was like
I see.
It's kind of gotten to this point, so now it's like it's either you're like bring this on land to like kill it, like because it can't get back into the water.
Well, we were gonna eat it anyway because we're starving.
Yeah, no.
Rylee.
I'm wondering if.
So I think your options are like you like keep pulling it away from the water, and like you're still going to be open to attacks probably unless you succeed outright. Or you can just attack it.
Our Liger shark. This is like a big meaty creature. Like I don't think I'm going to kill it in one round. I think I want to keep pulling it away from the water and just like if I can pull it maybe for X number of rounds and get it far enough away, it'll just drown. Does that make sense?
Well, I figured if you got it away from the water, then it would be at a huge disadvantage because it's like heavy and out of its element, and you could end it, and then we could camp and eat it. But
you mean by end it? Do you mean it? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you could defeat it, and we could.
Yeah, Ben, is there any disadvantage? Does it have a disadvantage being out of the water now?
I mean, it's like right next to you is the problem.
Yeah. I want to just.
You're like wrestling it, you know?
Yeah.
If you were able to like pull it, can't get to the water, and you step back, then it's like, you know.
Then we can take care of it.
That's kind of what I want to do. Like I want to just get it far enough away where it can't just roll back.
Yeah.
All right, might check. Here we go. Come on!
Oh no!
Come on!
No! Here we go.
Okay, failure.
One good roll.
Failure with a plus. You don't pull it anymore, but it's not rolling back into the water. You're kind of like at a standstill.
At a standstill, and I take an attack.
Yes.
It's a clean attack too.
God.
This is bad. This is bad.
At least Rylee's not drowning. Does Rylee come back at all?
I just rolled because I forgot. Yeah, so you'll be back in 2 rounds, I think. Okay, that is 11 dread. Bite.
Oh. Okay, so -6, I think.
0.
Just 0.
Negative 25. 0 out of 16.
Oh, man.
This is brutal.
It's on land though, right?
Yeah.
So as long as if it doesn't eat George in 2 rounds, then I wake up.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I think you both wake up and it's gone back into the water.
With the net.
Yeah.
I
don't imagine the shark would eat something outside of the water. They feed in water.
That's true.
I just don't know that it could get back in the water. Like, is it that smart?
It's only just outside the water.
It's just like wriggling.
Like,
yeah, it's like wriggling.
It'll like randomly wriggle in or out.
So it's in the water. When we wake up, I'm going to attempt to construct a depth charge.
So I'm going to impose sort of a house rule on this because technically it's like if you fall to 0 twice in a session, you're at a chance to be killed. But like since we're like in the same scenario, you're in the Marshgate Manor. This is going to carry over to next time.
Okay, so next time if we fall to 0, we're doomed.
We have a chance to die.
Haven't I already been at 0 once?
In Marshgate?
No, not.
Are you sure?
I'll have to look at the tapes.
Let me go roll back the tapes. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That was nuts. That was a butt kicker.
We would have lost this game.
So is Gale on the other side still, or was she able to cross with Zone and Bach? Like while we had.
Yeah, she was with you. She got back. She's like tending to your wounds when you wake up, Galen.
Yeah, but Rylee is just sitting there like a wet rat still. She's completely ignored Rylee.
Zona's like, shouldn't you stop that wound? So much blood.
Went from being a helpful NPC that was, thank God, a healer to jealous of Rylee. She can't get in the way of my love for Galen.
Yeah, that's all George, but we're rolling with it.
Too funny. Wow. What a quest.
That was absolutely brutal. We still have 1 key, right? Or did we lose that key? No, because we rolled higher than a...
We have 1 key.
Stanley 1 key.
We need 4 more.
Yeah.
No, I think you have 2 keys.
We used 1 on the NPC.
On the NPC.
I know, but you gained 2. You spent 1.
Right.
Then you gained another one because James used a quest point.
Oh, right. We wanted it at least to be... Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
we wanted it to at least have some value. Some true value hardware.
Right.
So, next time you just need 3 keys.
Or we can keep spending keys. Yeah.
Just need 3 keys.
Watch, we're going to get like 3 keys in the first 3 rooms next time. It's going to be fine.
It'll be fine, I'm sure. It'll be fine, of course. But wow.
Well, I like how this really illustrates like how much you're sacrificing going for a mythic horde.
Yeah, like we could have been over and done by now.
we would have already succeeded.
Like
but we went for the mythic horde.
I'm so unhappy that I've lost the net. Like that.
Well, the net's still down there. If we can get that shark, we have to eat. We have no food.
We'll depth charge it next time.
I'm getting that shark. So, wow. Well, that was super fun, guys.
I mean, but was it? Or was it soul crushing?
Was it?
I had fun. I had fun with the system, but the outcomes were not ideal.
Yeah, I kind of like that kind of gameplay though.
Yeah,
it really amps it up. It's super fun. And Ben is totally right. Like going for the 6 keys really does have a price when you're trying to get through a dungeon, because here we are.
Yeah.
Session 40.
I think George's like pet peeves
even
in RPGs are like losing items. And
even Elijah says, "Still looking for Ernie." It's like, yes, we're still looking for Ernie. We'll get him the next time. We'll get him. I'm sure we can do this. But we have no courage, no food. We're lost. We need 3 entire keys.
Yes.
So, anyway, that was great.
Fun times.
Good place to wrap it up too.
Yeah, and you got a new NPC that's in love with you, and there you go.
Well, only with one of us. I mean, let's be real here.
Yeah, there's a power struggle for attention.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks everybody for joining us for this session 12 of the Land of Eem actual play with the adventures of Rylee and Galen. Special thanks to everybody that supports us on Patreon. It's a really big help, and we share lots of stuff about not only the Land of Eem, but also graphic novel projects and other new projects that we're working on. And we will be back next weekend with some
what we're thinking about doing is streaming our regular Land of Eem extravaganza. So we'll continue this journey in Marshgate Manor to find Crazy Urny, but we're also talking about maybe doing a evening stream of a Ghostbusters RPG from the 80s.
Yeah,
that's like a Halloween
Ghostbusters RPG
special.
Yeah, Ben and I and George have wanted to play this RPG for years, and so
Heck
better
yeah.
time than Halloween to dive in and bust some ghosts.
So definitely look out for that
No ghosts.
when you're like not at a Halloween party or
Yeah, and
trick-or-treating.
Halloween's going to be a little weird this year, with everything going on with COVID-19 and the concerns,
Right.
Across the globe. We figured it'd be fun to have something going on that feels like in the spirit of the holiday. So join us for that. It should be fun. We'll be posting, when exactly we're going to do it very soon. And until next time.
Yeah, I'm going to drop the link to the game first. So hold those faces a bit longer.
Yep.
Nope.
Sorry. I jumped the gun.
I was just like, do I make the face now? What's going on?
Now make the face.
Okay, all right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for joining the Land of Eem podcast. If you're interested in learning about Land of Eem, or diving into our book series, Dungeoneer Adventures, or Rickety Stitch and the Gelatinous Goo, visit us online today at landofelem.com or ask for us wherever books are sold. Thanks again. Bye-bye.